Hi, it's magic.
All right. Well,
You know. How does the harmony sound, though? That's
sounds great.
important.
You guys are beautiful.
I didn't do a harmony.
You guys are beautiful.
I did a harmony.
Who's giving this toast?
Yeah.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we've been recording.
Oh, cool.
Fuck.
For 15 seconds. Is
Okay.
really not that big of a deal. Don't worry about it.
Kylie, get that shot going.
Please stop. Please
Everyone
stop.
raise a glass.
Please stop fucking doing that.
Guys, raise a glass if you are wrong. In all the right ways.
all the what ways?
All the
the
underdogs.
white ways?
The white ways. I have a lisp. I'm sorry. It's fine.
Here's to white hoods. I mean,
well,
places
no, you
where
mean
white
white
people
hood.
live.
All right.
All of
All
this
right.
recording, huh?
Yeah, all this is
Well,
recorded.
cheers to your marriage to another pure white, I guess.
I see the direction we're going. Good.
tell us when
Alcohol.
you have the pick.
Sorry.
Time to drink. I think
guess.
you're supposed to.
Cheers.
Oh, clanky,
Cheers.
clanky.
Oh, it's too far.
It's way too
Air-
far. Connor's
Hey,
is so
Kylie,
much
Kylie, you're spilling on the equipment.
On the stuff.
amazing.
Already, we can see that his career is
To
getting in the way
deceive-
of his home life.
Oh yeah. That's how it's always gonna be.
This will be cited in the "Where Are They Now" parts.
Well, it's just bits. That's this show.
It's not this show.
It's not?
This is Get Brendan on the Air.
Oh no, I thought we could do an It's Just Bits.
Yeah, you
I
wanna
don't
do
want to do.
It's Just-
I don't
I'm
want to
fine
let
with
you
that.
all run rampant on my podcast.
yeah, it's just bits then.
You want
It's
to start
just
now
bit-
then?
It is just bit. You should also get Brendan on the air if you're listening.
It's now been rebranded as Rook on the Radio.
Oh, nice. Well, It's Just Bits is so wildly inconsistent with quality that this is perfect. for
Yeah,
It's
right,
Just Bits.
exactly. It fits it entirely, right?
Yeah, no, if you're listening to our podcast, maybe you get a good one this week, maybe not.
That's for you to know and us also not to know.
How much Connor's going to cut out? 15 minutes? The first 45?
No,
Who
zero.
knows?
He will cut out 0.
I usually don't cut anything.
He won't edit.
Which is, yes. Why would I edit when I'm not at work? Come on.
So that you could add the song that I remembered in the middle of the podcast to the end of the podcast.
That is very true.
Kellen's media obsession for this week is Pop-Tarts because he just found out that they're technically ravioli.
Yeah, he's not
media,
taking it well.
And I didn't find that out because that's not true because you are abusing the logic of the hot dog is a sandwich argument. So let me recap for people. Hot dog is a sandwich. That's correct. And the reason that you can say that is because there's no way to define a sandwich that excludes a hot dog and doesn't include, like, the shit you get at Subway or Jimmy John's or an Italian beef.
This sounds like you're just filibustering away from the original point, which is the ravioli aspect with Pop-Tarts. And as you can see, he's not doing well with the whole...
It's very easy to define a ravioli in a way that doesn't include a Pop-Tart, and it's that it has to be wrapped in pasta.
I think... Splitting hairs.
I think
The point of this debate is to split hairs.
No, because at what point do you just call a dough pasta and call it a day? Because I've had gluten-free, dairy-free pasta.
Exactly.
It tastes like fucking cardboard, but it's like, well, it's pasta, but it is missing the key ingredients of pasta. So, in that being said, an Uncrustable, also a ravioli.
And delicious, by the way.
You know,
Phenomenal.
pasta and pastry and bread are different things.
If you're a
No,
bitch.
but a gluten-free, dairy-free pasta mix, I guarantee is the exact same as gluten-free, dairy-free Pop-Tart mix. I guarantee there's the same exact ingredients.
Yes, if you take out key ingredients of these two things, they may cease to be what they were.
Well,
and then they may become the same thing.
is gluten-free, dairy-free ravioli still ravioli?
I've never had it, so I don't know. But if it's...
You're backpedaling, sir. We've got him.
Probably... I'm not backpedaling. I have said nothing about gluten-free, dairy-free ravioli.
I rest my
You're
case.
just using a bunch of words like filibuster and backpedal every time I say something.
I
gotta
would
take
like
your
to be
point.
the one that said filibuster. I like to say
This
that.
is a pork barrel.
It's really fun to add echo effects while you guys are arguing. Just wanted to let everyone know. At one point, Kellen will be like, "This is a pasta." And I'm like,
Kellen speaks already like he's like the
Pasta.
villain in Act 2,
It's
going,
been-
and I say this!
Just listen to the first 5 minutes of this one,
God.
laugh your ass off, and go, "All right, we're
I
done."
listen to podcasts sometimes to make sure that they're not all awful. I'll listen to I'll shower and listen to 10 minutes and be like, all right, we did okay.
I'll laugh sometimes. I'll
Yeah.
listen to my own joke and laugh.
Yeah.
And you're sometimes,
and then
but it's not funny
immediately
that I
feel
do
like a
that.
bad person.
Oh yeah. Well, and then like my roommate can hear my voice and Connor's voice,
And then you laughing
and then
to
be
your-
laughing over my own voice.
Like, what a jerk.
He hears that and doesn't move out. I'm astonished.
Rent's low,
Yeah, that's fair.
and I handle all the paying the rent. I mean, he gives me money.
I mean, in terms of things your roommate's doing with himself, listening to himself is probably one of the better.
That's a good one.
He doesn't hear me jerking off.
I mean,
I'm an adult.
How do you jerk off if he doesn't hear you jerk off?
I like the implication. He's like, I'm an
Whoa.
adult. I jerk silently.
You're
and
saying
sad.
you don't jerk off with
I
your
would jerk off
with
always.
your headphones unplugged? You don't jerk off with natural audio, just at volume 2? Get it together.
Well,
You
when
need
I
the
want
surround
danger.
sound.
You know, when the phone's on
sound.
2% and you're like, I can make this work.
I do feel like like watching porn on a big screen is not as fun as you would think it would be.
It is.
It
I
is
highly-
absolutely as fun.
No, I've done it and I'm like,
No. well,
Also-
you don't have a 65 inch
Also,
TV.
watching porn on 3 separate screens
Oh,
is
the best.
just as good
that I
No,
believe.
'cause
That I
as
believe.
going to heaven and getting a blowjob from an angel. It's
It's
amazing.
2 scenes with it's 2 screens with extra long porn videos and 1 screen for search. And then while you're searching, while it's loading, you'll be like, nice.
Now, that I believe. The porn on the big screen, I don't believe.
All I'm thinking about when you
Well,
say
why
that
don't
is
you
like,
try
you know,
it?
in Wall-E when they're all fat and looking at all the screen.
Nice. Yeah, don't you have a large screen you could do it on? Get it together.
I could set it up to my but that's on my dresser and there's no room to put my laptop next to it.
Get an HDMI.
Plus, Plus, you know the way my room's set up. What am I going to do? Lay on my back and turn my neck 90 degrees to the side and watch porn sideways?
Yeah, I've got a hands-free around the neck phone holder.
For that exact
All right.
purpose.
I mean, the screen's going to be the normal size, though.
So you could have a finger in your ass and jerk yourself off. Yeah, of course.
Sure, yeah. Or buy a dildo, cheap boy.
I guess. I don't want shit all
You
over
just
my
said
dildo.
that you got a 60-inch
the
TV
porn.
for jerking off, and you won't buy a dildo.
Literally wash the porn.
Fair. I didn't get it for jerking off. It's just a benefit.
Yeah, well, I didn't get the dildo for jerking off. I got it for funny photo shoots.
I got the dildo because sometimes the U-bend in my fucking thing needs a little bit of a push, and that's what I fucking use.
That's why I got the semi-soft. They make those, you know.
What?
by Half Chub Industries.
Nice. What else are you gonna fuck sadly in a bathtub? They're like, even my dildo's
A
too
toaster.
Rubber
really
duck
hard.
that's like a fleshlight. Yeah.
What else are you gonna fuck sadly? A toaster.
And for the last time.
Right when Right Rabbit peaks.
Jerry Seinfeld, I'm fucking you for the last time.
Thank
His
God.
new special. Yeah, really. I'm fucking
new
this
special.
toaster
What's
for
the
the last
deal with all these things in my ass?
Why do I like it? What is this orgasm level I've never achieved before?
Yeah, when it's Kramer, but instead of busting open the door, he's just busting into your ass.
Kramer, quit having sex with
Instead
all
of
those
busting into his
N-words.
apartment, he's busting into his prostate.
Because of the thing.
No,
Because of what Kramer did. 'Cause
Yeah.
of
No,
what-
I got it.
He said the N-word. Anyway,
More than once.
too many times, some would say.
Over 8.
Oh my god. The Curb Your Enthusiasm theme song, quietly under it after he says the first N-word, and then a little counter in the top right
Because
corner.
he's trying to, like,
is
recover.
the perfect edit for that. Oh no, you can watch him like knowing stand-up, be like he's trying to get the audience on
Yeah.
his side for a second, and then eventually he gets mad.
Well, it's one of those things because he's like, oh, they're totally not going to side with me. Time to go on the offensive. And it's
Yeah.
like, no.
Incorrect.
Like, just walk off.
Like in it's like Raiders, like,
He does,
you chose
eventually.
poorly. Or is that Last Crusade? Thank you.
Does the video start like halfway through him saying the N-word?
I actually don't really
or-
know. I think I saw it in like years ago when, wow, that's terrible. And then I haven't thought about it till right now.
What if he posted it? Just like he
Like
was
he thought
recording
it was
his own
cool.
set, and he's like, "Look at this audience turning against me! Isn't that crazy?" Fans on the internet, and everybody's like, "Why did he post?"
Like,
this?
he thought it was going to be the same thing as, like, when Bill Burr was in Philly and he, like, wouldn't get off the stage.
Well, he did turn that around, though.
He did, too, but he didn't say the N-word.
That's very true. That was his
I
shining
think
moment.
that's the turning point. Is that like that's the differential? Because he didn't say the N-word. That's how you can bounce back from that.
Wouldn't it be funny if
And
that
if
was
he
the
did,
standard?
he'd
Hey,
get
I didn't do this one
divorced.
thing without saying the M-word. Well, you know what? That's spectacular.
Spectacular. Good for you. You're not supposed to say it anymore.
New standard.
Who can say the N-word?
No one technically.
Black people.
Oh, I meant, yeah, I mean, like, just that.
Well, Mexicans get a pass
Who can
too.
say the
ask the right
N-word? Well, what if it's a soft day?
What about if it's in a song? Then can I say it? man, can I say it?
A black man can.
I'll lean in when I feel like it.
This is
I
convenient.
just want to make myself have the option of being able
What was
to...
I gonna? Ah, God damn it! I had a thing.
could
Oh
do
yeah,
the
I don't think you
This
should.
isn't called
Say
Get
it
Rook on
wrong.
the radio. It's called Get Rook off cigarettes. This is an intervention.
We're not doing great.
I'm still allowed to smoke.
The
I'm smoking on the podcast.
Okay, well,
Very
obviously a Pop-Tart is a ravioli, so we can
So
move
let's
on
go
from
back to that.
subject.
That, just assertions.
The other-
just bold
the-
assertions.
The other debate I wanted to
calzone,
say
Kevin?
is that you shouldn't be.
If you a calzone and a hot pocket are different breeds of the same
Okay,
thing.
so what is it then? Is it a ravioli?
No, because fucking pastry
It's a
and
pizza.
pasta are different things.
No, they're not. They're both food.
It's a pizza with.
Okay, fucking oysters and tomatoes. Suck my dick.
They both have seeds.
No, they don't. What? No,
It's a pearl, not a seed.
no, it's not.
And the hard outer shell like a turtle. Just throwing characters that don't make any sense.
I'm only just right now realizing people
Okay.
before me
Oysters
it
have
is
a tongue,
clams.
right?
I am confusing them.
Oysters are like cows. They have tongues.
Sure, yeah, I would let it go if you said that a turtle was like a very active clam. But
But that's not what we're talking about. Right now, we're talking about the fact that raviolis and Pop Tarts are both food.
That's not. I'm not even, dude. I'm on your side, but I can't get on board with that.
They're both food.
Yeah, they are. That's correct.
Yeah.
So they're the same thing.
No, so a calzone is a pizza, not a
It's
Pop
fucking
Tart.
squares and rectangles.
Whoa, I wouldn't call it
No,
calzone
also
a
no.
pizza.
It's also possible to very easily define what's pizza and
Hey,
calzone.
what are you talking to the
all
only
right, all
Italian
Pizzas
here?
are open-faced.
All right, ravioli, calzone, Pop Tart.
Then by that
What are
logic,
the
is an open-faced sandwich
all
a
three
pizza?
different things?
Possibly, if there's
If there's pepperoni on
I'm
it.
getting more.
and they're both food.
Which is just the lowest argument. A lot of things are food.
If they're both food. But if I make a sandwich out of, like, household objects.
What, like Clorox and a shoe?
Yeah. Well, what you're going to do is get a ream of paper. What you're going to do is get a ream of paper for the bottom.
Hang on. A Ziploc bag full of ham is also a ravioli because it's got plastic on either side.
Yeah, and you might notice that plastic's not a form
Only-
of pasta.
Connor,
both
only,
food.
Connor, only if you zip it shut. Because if not,
True. Otherwise,
it
it would be a
becomes
sandwich.
gnocchi.
No, it would be a sandwich.
Well, it's got an open end. It's gnocchi.
Gnocchi? What the? Gnocchi doesn't have an open end.
Yeah, it does.
Gnocchi is a nugget of pasta.
Okay, then what's the other one?
I don't know.
There is one. I think you're thinking of a pocket on a pair of overalls.
Oh, which is
right,
also
right.
food.
It is.
If you fill it with jelly, it is.
You're all fucking ridiculous. I'm the only one that has dignity in this conversation.
Burgers or sandwiches. I mean,
Yes, yeah,
Burgers
yes,
are
no one is
sandwiches.
mad about that. They're on that section of the fucking
Well,
menu.
Connor
Well,
eats
if,
meat
no,
cakes
burgers
when I
and
make
sandwiches
them.
are separate parts of the menu.
Occasionally.
You don't like this?
No, they're just. I remember the heart attacks.
The sweat to the guy.
Oh yeah.
When
A
I
meat
make
cake is a-
burgers, I make meat cakes.
A pound
They're
burger
like
and then
this
you.
thick.
What is a meat cake other than what I want my wife to call me?
It's a pound
Beef cake,
burger,
more like
and
meat
then
cake.
no. A meat cake is a pound burger, but you forget to buy the larger size of buns, so you buy the 79-cent for 8 buns instead. And then you're
Ellen.
like these. It's
and you
like.
frost it with bread?
It's like an Asian girl fucking a black man. It's just, you can't have this happen. So you just take the bun away and you just eat it with a fork.
You're like, this cannot like happen due to
If you're
bylaws.
a meat
Which,
cake, your wife
based
better
on
be
the
a
metaphor
butcher.
that you
I thought
came
that was
up with, which I take no responsibility for, the black guy just jerks off with a fork.
Yeah, I guess that'd be how it is. Yeah. He finishes
funny.
via
Hold
fork.
on. Can you say that last thing you just said again?
A black guy jerks off with a fork?
Nah, I'm done. I'm out here for the rest of the show.
Did you
I'm
just
not
have to
saying
confirm?
I'm not saying how we used it. It could be.
I think chopsticks would be easier.
Remember that Jim Jeffrey bit about how he used the chopsticks to get the egg out of his ass?
Nope.
Well,
And I
it's-
don't think I ever need to hear it.
Other people's bits.
It wasn't.
It's just other
it was
people's
not
bits.
a literal egg. It was the type of egg that wasn't food. Whether Tyler would consider it food or not. I
Hard
don't know.
boiled, Fabergé,
I don't know. Is it
filled
food count?
with cement.
Vibrating.
Easter egg?
Oh, an ass egg.
An ass egg.
No, it was meant. I don't
What
know
comes
if it
out
was
of
meant for
bunnies?
that.
Fabergé egg. No.
Fabergé, nice.
You know, Fabergé, but I try to put
Faberge-
ass somewhere in there.
Fabergé, yeah.
Fabergé.
It's a fabulous ass egg.
It's a fabulous ass egg.
I think
Those are Easter eggs.
that Hot Pockets are pretty damn good.
Regarding controversial.
I'm glad you said that because I was formulating
I know you were. That's why I went.
I was formulating.
I can't wait to make it so he doesn't have to use all the shit he just thought in his head. I was like,
Well, no, and I needed you to say a different thing because if whatever
Well,
you
let me know-
said a hot pocket was, I was gonna say I was gonna shove that in your hot pocket.
ooh.
Nice.
What if I? It'd be funny if I just said hot pocket. I'll put a hot pocket here. Oh fuck. He redundant.
So is a hot pocket
It's
a
a double
sandwich?
hot pocket.
Arguably, yeah.
That sounds like a
wouldn't
sex-
fight on
Double-breasted
that.
hot pocket.
Oh, so a hot pocket is a sandwich, but it's not a ravioli.
Yes.
Why?
Because
How is it a sandwich though? It's not bread on either side. It's dough of some sort. It's closer to a ravioli.
I don't think that's true.
A hot pocket
I
is
think
dough on either end.
dough would be.
It's a low budget calzone. It's dough on either end.
Yes, no, it's a low budget calzone for sure. I think that it is possible to argue that pastry is close enough to bread that could be a sandwich because you could make a burger on brioche.
What's a Pop-Tart then? It's pastry dough. You just use the word pastry.
A Pop-Tart, I would not fight a Pop-Tart being a sandwich. It's not a goddamn ravioli.
No.
Are y'all still talking about food?
It is a pastry. Fuck off.
Generally,
Well,
I
if
would
peanut
say
butter
that a
and jelly
sandwich
on-
should be open on one end at least.
If a peanut butter and jelly on white bread is a sandwich, then a fucking Pop-Tart's a sandwich.
Then is
Because-
a beef sandwich a hot dog?
No, they're both types of sandwich.
No, okay, so it's genus species. So genus is
They're in the
genus
sandwich
is sandwich, species is hot dog.
Foolish of me.
I learned taxonomy.
I don't want to.
What do you think? A wolf is a fucking whale?
Yeah.
Get this fucking joker out of
They're
here,
All
both,
right,
they're
they're
both
both
mammals.
guys.
And
They're
they're
both
both
mammals,
food.
right?
And they're both food.
All animals is food.
They both have blowholes,
try
just in
hard
different
So we're
places.
clear. My statement that we're still
Not what
talking about
that's
food is
for.
still accurate.
Yeah, you're right.
What?
I'm just saying the whole food thing.
Let's go.
We're still
let's
talking
go
about
one
food.
up. Let's go one up from the genus.
Genus, species, I don't know
Or
what's
one
up.
up from the species. Food. That's it. They're all food.
Yeah, I
Well,
guess.
Well, no.
Tyler
what is
wins.
genus? Is it family?
And we're gonna go.
Yeah, Familia.
Wheel of Fortune.
No,
They're all
it's-
things.
It's kingdom,
Kingdom, phyla.
Why does anyone pick
Kingdom,
things in
phylum,
Wheel of Fortune?
family,
It's the
genus,
most
species?
vague topic.
I think so. I
There's
think
another
there's
one.
one.
I know, but I just thought
I
of
don't.
it.
I'm not a fucking
The
biologist.
animals.
Let's
I
bring
don't
it to
care.
them. Let's bring it to them.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah, insects are different.
Here's a question.
Oh.
Why does anyone pick thing in Wheel of Fortune for like a category?
It could be fucking anything.
It
Why
could be
would you do
anything. Why do you pick that? It's ridiculous. I was watching a Wheel of Fortune the other day. I was like, thing. It was the most obscure. It was like tuning fork, but he was like, he was like.
Do they
and-
have a more specific definition on Wheel of Fortune? Maybe like
No,
it can't
things.
be a person.
Things
or it
is
can't be-
fucking anything apparently.
But
It's
it
literally
couldn't be a
like-
person.
My grandpa
It
watched
has
Wheel
to
of
be-
Fortune every night, and I joined him. They're the most
Here's the
ridiculous.
thing,
But
dude.
it's got to
things
be a
on
non-proper noun, I imagine.
No,
many
because I think that a
non-proper
proper
nouns are
noun
there?
is a thing.
So
though.
many.
Several.
things. Separate, at least 12.
Upwards of 12, I would. Yeah.
Well,
would
I
agree
assume a
with that.
thing is a higher prize, right? Or are they all the same? I
You
don't
have to
watch
spin
enough.
a wheel to determine how much money you get.
That is the premise of the
What
game. Wheel
is
of Fortune.
called Wheel
is
of
the wheel
Fortune.
made of something?
Have you never seen Wheel of Fortune? Guys, let's teach Connor how to
No,
play
no,
Wheel
no,
of
no, no.
Fortune.
The joke was supposed to say yes. The wheel is made of fortune.
Cheese.
God damn it!
It
This
is
is
cheese,
a wheel of.
It is cheese. Yeah,
Meaning
it's
that
a
the Wheel
giant
of
piece
Fortune
of
says
I
bread.
it's a
have
cheese sandwich.
seen.
It's also the moon.
I have
Also the
seen
moon.
Wheel of Fortune, which, by the way, should be Board of Guessing. Should be the name of it because the wheel is
This guy is a card.
because the wheel is doing almost nothing in.
Say
the
that again
winning
with
the
the
game.
Jerry Seinfeld voice, and you're going to be very disappointed in yourself. They call
Right,
it
no,
Wheel
hold
of
on, hold
Fortune.
on.
They should call
let me give you the intro. George.
Connor.
I'll kill myself later when I'm not on an improvised medium.
Connor. Do it.
No, fuck you.
I'll do it or you do it.
Go
Make a
ahead,
choice.
you do it.
They call it Wheel of Fortune. They should call it Wheel of Guessing.
Jerry, I've got an idea where we make cheese out of the Wheel of Fortune wheel. I've never seen Seinfeld.
And I don't like it. And I don't
got
like
it.
it.
All
got
right,
it.
fine.
All right, cool.
Pretty on the head.
No, but it feels like the board would be
The
more
lane,
prominent.
we used to have Zach. Jimmy Stewart again. Damn it.
It just comes out of it.
Jimmy Seinfeld.
Jimmy Stein. Jesus Christ. What a monster
Well,
that
Larry,
would be.
why are there razor blades on airplanes? I just don't understand.
Because
So,
Jimmy
damn,
Stewart.
what fucking airline?
You motherfucker.
Good.
I was gonna do
Every
time-
things. Why would you choose it?
Yeah, why would you choose things?
Every time a bell
would
rings,
choose,
Jerry
like-
Seinfeld gets a bit.
He has to wake his wife up. They keep talking and making podcasts.
They're not going to be there, Jerry. Zuzu's pedals, they're gone. I keep doing maybe Pacino instead of
Yeah,
Kramer.
right. Pacino
I always
comes
want to
out.
do when I think of Jimmy Stewart. I always want to do Ghost of Christmas Future and Past and whatnot. But I know it's not that fucking.
But that's
movie.
a different.
Yeah, I know.
But
But
those aren't-
You know, Jimmy Stewart. They should have done a reboot with Jimmy Stewart playing.
Ebenezer
What is
Scrooge.
more
Scrooge. That'd
gravy
been
than
fucking
grave
great.
about you, Mary?
Mary.
Johnny Jim can go fuck himself.
You
George,
boy,
that
what
George.
day is it?
I watched the
Christmas Day. Holy shit.
Oh my god!
I watched
With
the
Mary, the
Jim
common
Carrey
welfare
one.
is my business.
The Jim Carrey one.
Robert Zemeckis, like,
Yeah,
oh,
you
creepy
know,
Polar
I'll be
Express.
It was
in the
really
future.
creepy. It was really
good.
creepy. The Jim Carrey.
Yeah, it,
A Christmas Carol
the
or
other
whatever it
podcast
is.
that's not us, so you're not allowed to listen to it. But the
I
one
hated
with-
it.
the blank check really shat on that version, but I like that.
Well,
version.
because because Robert Zemeckis did the animation when it's that Uncanny Valley nightmare thing.
I think you
Polar
got a
Express
little
is Polar Express is creepy.
can also-
I know. Polar Express is terrifying, and so was
then you could
the
move
middle
the
one.
arm.
What?
There you go.
I know, but I don't want to put my lips on it. But no, yeah, like those ones are really like Beowulf is the other one where you look at it and you're like, oh my god, Beowulf's probably the best one because they had to really go like
Great
you could-
animation.
You could see who actor this is. While Polar Express was like, hey, is that the actor from Malcolm in the Middle who played Dewey? It's not. Your brain just made it so.
I
And
like
you're
that
"Ah."
part in Beowulf where he's naked and he throws a sword at the table, and then it's framed such that the sword takes the place of his penis.
And then you're like, big dick.
And I'm like, I get it.
I like the part where he kills monsters, and also it's 3 fucking hours.
It's a good movie.
crazy long. It took 6 periods of English.
We
2
saw
to watch.
that. We saw that in
Jesus.
IMAX in grade school.
Wow.
Yeah,
How did
that was wild.
I watched
That
that,
is-
how did
movie.
Angelina Jolie's true form look in IMAX?
Pretty
Scary.
Good, right? At that
Yeah.
age.
I maintain that Brad Pitt's.
I was
Brad Pitt
also
is
in
a
the
fucking moron.
8th grade.
Why?
So
Aniston is way hotter, so much hotter
Oh,
and funnier. than
Yeah.
infinitely,
Angelina Jolie.
infinitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Angelina Jolie is famous, sir.
So
and
That should not matter when you're that famous.
you
as
could
he
go
is.
home to the mom from We're the Millers, and you choose a lady with weird eyes and 60 kids
Oh
from
wait,
Africa.
no, Jennifer Aniston.
To be fair, he
is
chose
more
the 60
famous.
kids
He
of
chose
Africa
the
with
60
her.
kids. Maybe Jennifer Aniston.
I don't wanna
didn't
say-
want
yeah.
60 kids. So again, a plus.
True kids.
Yeah, I don't think
That's way
Jennifer
too many
Aniston
kids.
would settle down.
I
Or
don't
no,
know.
she's been married like 4 times, hasn't she?
I don't know.
I don't think Mary, but been around. I guess.
I just
around the
remember
block.
there being a joke of like Brad Pitt was.
She's
piece
kind
shit
of a
'cause he
floozy.
upgraded-
Gotcha.
Did you guys see that? I saw an article the other day that was just like people that Ryan Reynolds was dating before Blake Lively, and I was just like, could you imagine being Blake Lively, just like on your day off, scrolling up and going like, all
mean,
the
they're
people
not
my
together.
husband fucked lined up.
Didn't they break up though?
No, they're married and have kids.
That's all right.
Blake
Wasn't
Lively. and stuff?
Chris Pratt and Anna Kendrick.
Maybe
Or
that's-
Anna
They're supposed to-
Yeah, but Ryan Reynolds
Ferris.
is actually
Yes.
cool, and the sheen has very much come off of Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like Chris Pratt, like
He likes Jesus and hates black people.
I don't.
I don't think that
Gays
second
for
part is
sure.
true. But who's to say?
He's got
No,
an
but
issue
you
with
had
the
to
queers.
think about it.
And
Not
no,
very
also,
long.
I'm tired of it. Like literally, he was nobody for 10 years, and then he was on Parks and Rec, and they were like, "What if the Parks and Rec guy? It was that character, but also Han Solo." And for 20 minutes, we were like, "That's cool," and now we're like. It turns out Ryan Reynolds was actually what we wanted the whole time.
Well, here's my thing. Ryan Reynolds is also the guy where he's just like. I think part of it is like when you see the Chris Pratt like kind of hyper right shit, you're like, dude was living in a van and all of a sudden he was like, king of Hollywood. So if he believes in Christ, he's probably like, it does exist. You know what I mean? Like you answered my prayers, I guess.
Boy, I should keep rioting at
While
funerals for veterans.
While Ryan Reynolds has
Because-
been doing the grind since Blade Trinity. You know
Well,
what I mean?
when the
So-
Westboro
Westboro Baptist
Baptist
Church is not cool enough to do riots.
huh?
They are not. That's true. That's
yeah.
very true. Yeah.
No, riots.
Well,
are
he's
good.
Baptist. He's not Westboro Baptist.
No, he's just hyper right. That's in terms of religion and not really in anything
All I
else.
heard was that he goes to a church that like.
He's
preaches
just a
against-
religious
Oh no,
guy.
Baptist is
Like, well, here's my thing.
they're
Everybody in the MCU kind of backed it up by going like, right now it's just coming out how like openly religious he is, and Caesar's one of those guys that
It's
doesn't.
not
like,
one of the, it's not one of the okay religions though. Like he's not. I mean, no, he's
There's
not
no
Christian.
okay
It'd be
religion.
better if he was Muslim because they are less extreme than the Baptists.
I don't know.
Just
Yeah,
so we're
exactly. Like,
clear.
I don't know. I just remember it coming out like that his
There's lots of
religiousness.
different types of Muslims.
Let's all not simplify one.
Well, I don't know the types, but
Here's the thing: to backpedal
Well,
in a
there's
way that
Sunni
might
and
lead to
Shia,
more
and
bits.
I know what the difference is, but not which one is which.
Here's my thing. I just backpedal a bit to go to bed. I watched here when I was babysitting Chiba. No, it wasn't Chiba. It was the plants. And I was watching the plants,
Yeah, you think
all
we'd leave you with
80,000 of them. You never would. Don't, because I'll just eat her, I guess. I watched Beowulf and Castaway back to back in one night.
Ooh,
And
weird combo.
That's why I brought it up, because I went from watching 3 hours of animated epics where like it was like mocap on people's faces to watching Tom Hanks just like lose his mind for 2 hours. And it was one of those things where my phone died, and I kind of went, fuck it, and I let my phone die. And just 4.5 hours of cinematic, like the equivalent of putting tomatoes and bananas in a smoothie. Like, what am I doing?
Why did I do that?
Yeah, Beowulf would be the tomatoes in that scenario.
I
Because
guess-
they're both
Yeah, because
good.
Castaway is good.
They
No.
both need something done to them to
No.
make them tolerable.
I think Castaway
The
is good.
first half of Castaway is bananas. The second half is tomatoes.
I liked all of Castaway.
I like all of
The
Castaway.
second half sucks ass.
I feel like
What are you describing as the second half?
Yes.
when he gets off the island.
that's like the last 15 to 20 minutes.
I don't think that's the last half.
It's very
It's
the
like
last fifth.
35 minutes.
It's the last fifth.
and I maybe
It's
I
the last long enough for me to turn it off.
all I know is
maybe
that
that's I bet that's not as rewatchable as the rest of it.
It's
But the
feedback.
first time I watched it, I was interested.
the reason I like it is because the one thing I do have a problem with
I
at
think
the
it's
end
like half and half, honestly.
is
It's
that he like
too long. It's too long.
it's a Robert fucking Zemeckis movie. So I mean, like, what do you want?
Whoever that is.
Guy who made Back to the Future. Fuck you.
And Forrest Gump,
Whatever
Forrest
that is.
Gump.
Beowulf, and Castaway.
Forrest Gump fucks.
So now you're back.
I'm not going to relitigate it because they already did it on Blank Check, but whether or not that's a reactionary movie is a fascinating conversation.
Oh no, yeah, we don't have to, but yeah,
Just
Forrest Gump
listen
is
to that
fun.
Blank Check episode, and you're not allowed to listen to any other podcast episode. You understand me?
Not a single god fucking time.
He's staring right into the microphone when he says that. So he's
I'm
looking.
not talking to the people here. I'm talking to you.
That's right. Look around. No, not them. You.
By the way, I'm in the room with you. The other three, they're pre-recorded. I memorized it. I'm under your bed, buddy. I'm just talking along with it.
Turn around right now.
Yeah, that's right. Get those feet on the bed. That's right.
I'm taking back off. That's right. The socks are gone. You're catching on.
It wasn't the air conditioning. That was me moving.
This is actually Quentin Tarantino when we got him on the pod. He was like, if it's not feet, I don't want it.
Would it be
whole
funny if
foot
that was a
fetish
text?
theme
I bet
podcast.
you know what? I bet the reason it took him so long to get like Brad Pitt and other big names into his movies is because their feet aren't that hot. The rest of them's hot, but their feet are just okay.
He had to let the demand go beyond his love for
Yeah.
feet. Yeah.
So Quentin Tarantino's like, no, I don't want fucking Brad Pitt in it. Like, why not? You don't want Leonardo
He's
DiCaprio.
gnarled. Look at him. Yeah, he's gnarled.
Have you seen those rectangle toes? Fuck that shit.
No, I can tell he runs every day. I know what that does to your feet.
build a house with those hammer toes off my set?
You don't want Leonardo DiCaprio is offering to do this for free. He's like, fine, fuck, but I'm not shooting his feet. He's
Tell
not
him-
gonna ask you to shoot his feet.
Tell him to keep his fucking shoes on. He's okay with that.
He was not gonna try not to.
It's like, don't get, didn't Margot Robbie have like a big foot scene in fucking the?
She puts her
Manson
feet up
murders?
at
Yeah. And there's
Once Upon
a
two
Time in
other
Hollywood,
things
thank
too. And then there's at the ranch. Everybody's barefoot and hippie.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, that was
There's
like
like a specific scene which is look how hot Margot Robbie is in Wolf of Wall Street, and she's wearing shoes in it, and that's why Quentin Tarantino cast her in a movie. He's like,
I'll
you
show
gave
ya."
me everything but what I wanted.
like she was naked, but she was wearing Crocs.
There are some great Margot Robbie scenes in fucking Wolf of Wall Street. Absolutely phenomenal.
Fully nude. Yeah.
It's
Not even the one where it's like, oh, you can see the side of her boob.
Harley Quinn's
forgot.
boob.
I forgot about that. I think my brain like blacked that out due to pleasure because I forgot
they-
about it.
too
when
much
I
of
was
a
watching.
good thing.
Turn it off.
There's other scenes where they do that we're only shooting them from the torso up or just a shot of their feet. Nice. But there is one scene where it's just she opens a door and I think they like widen the aspect ratio or some shit. And it's just everything. But not her feet. And Quentin got mad.
Quentin's like,
make my own
she's
movie.
wearing socks. What?
And shoes. And I
Scorsese.
remembered this because who would fucking shoes? I get opening the door and doing the bit
What are you
in
talking-
shoes. But I'm not going to... They get kicked off.
Are
before
you
the
telling
bed.
me you've never buckled down with a really rough chick, gotten completely naked, and then put back on your shoes? You've never done.
If your stilettos
For
poke
literal-
a hole in my waterbed, you're out of my house, you slut.
I have
no.
never had sex without my socks on. Facts.
I'm saying putting your shoes on for traction.
This
That's
is
what I'm saying. Like things are about to
Hospital
go.
socks make it irrelevant.
I just look good wearing only New Balance. Now, never though. Never.
And he
Oh, that
doesn't
was a
have.
bit.
We've moved.
Like, at least
we've moved to a new thing.
Oh,
If
that's
not
fine.
a bit. That's the new conversation.
Oh no, the newcomers. No, that was a bit.
Just so we're clear.
I've taken them off at least twice, I think.
Oh, and Tyler doesn't buy
Didn't
socks.
you
He
tell
just
me you fucked in
owns.
the shower? Yes, I did, and they stayed on.
She
I like
got
the
in.
clop,
She
clop,
got into the
clop
shower,
noise.
and I had to get out, go put on socks, and get back in the shower.
This is what you get for sneaking up on me, honey. I
Tyler,
gotta
let me
put
see your
socks on.
socks. Let me see your socks, Tyler.
Right now,
Because they're always festive mismatched socks. Or
Oh, yeah, one
hospital
is-
socks
One
that
of them is Overwatch.
should have been burned years ago.
Adidas. Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank God you have normal socks on now. 9 out of 10 times Tyler comes to the house, he's wearing hospital socks that he's worn holes into, and I'm
Yeah.
like, are you just like fondly remembering your times in the mental ward? What the fuck?
Yeah, do you have sloped faucets in your house just for fun?
I don't get
Hey
that.
Tyler, why don't none of your shoes have
You can't hang
shoelaces? It's
yourself
the
on a faucet that
style.
slopes downward.
Also, the handrails have metal in between them, so you can't hang anything on them.
Why are your
Yeah.
sleeves wide? Well, they didn't used to be straight jackets.
All the
It's
screws screwing and everything are safety screws.
What's a safety screw?
It's the ones with the 2-prong, so you can't find anything and to
Ah.
unscrew it like flathead or Phillips. It's the 2-prong where you have to like jam.
Oh my
Even like a
God.
paper clip wouldn't even do the trick.
Jesus fuck.
They think of everything. They're
well,
really
yeah,
good at
To be
this.
clear,
Because
they
people
did not
keep-
think of everything. Yeah, what
people
you're saying.
keep
Oh,
killing
it's a
themselves
really
with
morbid
different-
trial and error.
Yeah, they've got everything now.
You know the concept of like if
the
there's a sign
mirrors
someone
are
tried it?
just polished steel. So there's no actual like mirror you can break. It's just polished steel. So
Well,
you're like,
yeah,
this is
'cause
good
somebody punched a mirror.
There's that one guy who goes like, "Go ahead, give us a new rule."
enough. It's like
I'm gonna do it.
It's
Go
like the
ahead.
warden of a prison. Like,
all right,
go ahead.
fine. No zippers. This guy, no zip.
Fucking Jerry ruined zippers for the rest of us.
But if you've seen The Invisible Man, you know that you can at least make it look convincingly like you're killing yourself if you have a pen.
Yeah.
Then your invisible boyfriend will try and stop you from killing yourself.
give you blunt
because you're pregnant
pencils.
with the baby that he put in you while he was invisible.
And that's why you get him out of hiding because
Invisible
he wants to kill
baby.
you.
Have you seen the Letterboxd review? Yeah, it was. Have you
I was
seen
gonna
the
do this
Letterboxd
song, "Forever Young," but against you. I need to
Don't
know
finish
more of
the
this
song.
song.
There was another
I
song.
wanna be.
Don't.
against you.
Don't.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't think of the right thing to say.
Just
I knew I could have had you anyway.
Oh no, I'm thinking of a different song that's in Napoleon Dynamite.
And
Anyways.
that tracks, I guess.
I think you had a bit.
I had a couple of, but they were all just so fleeting that they're gone. I was
Yeah,
gonna
right.
do a different.
That keeps happening.
Yeah.
Does anybody want more champagne?
Yeah, I do.
No.
So my favorite thing about champagne is I'll always, as a white person, want to go champagne because you know
champagne.
It's dumb. Because when things are spelled weird, I always want to do them.
My dad always said.
Kylie, say something loud and stupid.
You know, it's not technically
No.
called champagne
Oh, she
unless it's
didn't.
opened with a knife.
No, I don't think so.
It's from France, so it's champagne.
Well, the Champagne region of France. And
Isn't that a school in Illinois?
It can be from. There's a. I mean,
Kylie, shout something stupid.
University.
Hey, faggot.
Nah.
University of Illinois is in Champaign.
She thought about that after
Well,
it
they
left her
wouldn't- They
mouth.
wouldn't be allowed to label it Champagne.
What?
Nope.
Yeah. You just looked
She seems to be
remorseful for
holding
a
her
second.
glass
You were
out,
like,
which is full of something else to put champagne in it.
Oh, it's the wrong thing.
Which very white girl
I'm
thing to do.
engaged to a goddamn genius.
Did we mention that?
Engaged.
Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, did we mention
yeah,
that?
that's what we toasted to earlier in case we missed.
In case
we
didn't,
did not say that.
In case we didn't
Oh,
cut
God.
I
that out.
mentioned it. No, I
engaged.
mentioned
30
it
minutes
because
in.
because you're both white and we were being racist at the beginning.
That's right. That's what that was.
We should go back to that.
It's like Tarantino, where they tell you everything afterwards. Now you got to go back and re-listen and go, I get it.
Yeah, no, our podcast is like Narnia. Someone later will put it into a good order.
I'm happy the 5 other viewers will definitely really love that
Somebody
reference.
finish this off. Tyler, here,
Horse and
finish
his
this
boy,
off.
best one. Fuck you.
I'll take it. Yeah,
Finish it off. It's
Kellen,
almost
could
empty.
you pour it? Did you have a better angle?
Why do
No,
you-
no, out of the
No,
bottle.
that
Stop
would've been
fucking the microphone, Kylie. You creep.
How'd you get
Carly,
all the way
that
down
one's
to the middle?
mine to lick.
The microphone?
That's my.
Yeah, I did mean the microphone.
This one's yours?
Yeah.
Well,
I just
Thank
switched seats.
it's Brendan's.
Yeah, no, I lick
so don't
yours,
do that.
Brendan. I don't
Get
want to
the
lick
fuck
the
out of
please.
here. Get, scram,
Please,
chew.
lick mine.
I get way all
You know what,
over.
buddy? Why don't you go ahead and lick mine?
What
I
a
will.
threat.
Fuck you, buddy.
No. Lick mine, buddy.
I'm not
All
you.
right.
All right.
Where's the bathroom?
I'm not gonna
Thank
blow
you for
you.
the lollipop.
Nice.
You dum dum.
That's called a reframe.
I'd like you to refrain from shit like that in the future. I have nowhere to go with that.
Reframe.
I know.
Kill yourself.
It's called It's Just This Guy.
Oh shit! I forgot.
Damn it.
That's why I'm
My
not allowed
podcast.
to drink.
Do we need a pitch?
It's just dicks.
It's
Yeah, hit us
just-
with a pitch.
It's
What's
just
the pitch?
licks.
Tyler, the pitch king.
Okay. What would you do to fuck with the pizza delivery guys?
Okay.
I don't know. I put the sign that I still have from when I was a pizza delivery guy.
Oh.
Put that on my car, and then when he gets there, be like, "This is my territory," and then
Come
pee
out
on it.
dressed as a Domino's driver. Like, I just came here for you to beat the shit out of you.
When I was a delivery driver, I
You
didn't
have a
know
saw
whether,
trapper?
whether I was on the same
Shotgun.
side as other delivery drivers. I was like, do I tip my hat or do I? Because I wasn't class conscious at that point yet, and I was brand loyal to where I worked for.
Which is
Did you
capitalism.
just do your zipper?
I'm just doing it. Undoing it.
Okay.
Okay.
It makes funny
It's
noises.
what he does when he gets fidgety. You know?
I can tell these pants are old because occasionally the zipper will come open, even though the zipper.
Oh
is
yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, these pants have been fucked by Lewis dryers because these are my like, yeah.
What are Lewis dryers doing to your pants?
Oh, because Lewis dryers were like ridiculously faulty and burnt super hot. Where like now they're just expand and everything. Like there'd be underwear that's like fresh.
That's the school we went to.
Yeah, it's the school we went to. Blah.
Look us
Those,
up.
those college,
Hi, Lewis. You still bad?
the
Still
dryers
owe
would be
you
so
money.
hot that like the elasticity would get melted after 2 dryer uses. So like,
Never had that problem. I did move out very quickly.
I also use like,
Same.
yeah,
I never lived there.
Not by my own accord.
But still, it's better.
Oh, yeah.
but like yeah, like the ones they had was in like one of the dorms where they were like new dryers. They were maybe too overzealous. I don't know.
I heard nude dryers, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, women just dried. I don't know.
God, I wish they had whatever that American Pie was right. Where it's like, yeah, we have co-ed showers in this college. You don't remember that? That was
I've
an
only seen the pie.
integral part of my childhood. Was they were like, there's co-ed showers in college?
There's just
'Cause I
titties
watched
waiting
it
for
when I
me
was
in college.
12.
Wait, was
I
thi-
mean,
was this a thing
Because I
that
was
dumb kids
dumb.
saw?
Sometimes.
No. In American Pie,
Right.
there was a
Which
scene. One of them.
There's 50.
There was a scene. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
Are you mistaking American Pie for Starship Troopers again?
No.
Euro
That is pretty easy.
But
to
they do have co-ed showers in that.
They do.
No, it was a scene in
Because
American
in
Pie.
fascism, gender is over.
Good.
Well,
No, that's what we wanted, right?
Good.
well.
I also wouldn't say.
Come on, Bernie Sanders is the supreme leader. Come on.
That wouldn't be fascism. That would be that would be not even communism. He was only cool for America,
He's only cool.
and now he's over.
That's his new slogan. Bernie
Yeah,
Sanders,
he's gonna be
only
dead.
cool for America.
That would go
AOC,
much farther
take
than
his
you
place.
think, though.
No,
I think
wouldn't.
Ilhan Omar should be given many guns. She wouldn't use them, but her daughter might. Her daughter's like. on
Stop
the
being
level.
Chapo.
I don't think they talk about her daughter on Chapo. They would be very quickly called out for it. Whereas,
We have
Twitter
right.
people don't listen to us.
Thank
well,
God.
me.
Well, yeah, you, but
That's the problem.
you don't have like a donut emoji or the globe emoji, which are inside jokes, but those are what the bad types of liberals have.
Me, I would leave a giant house as a cutout, so when the pizza guy knocks, a whole house falls down. And he's like, nothing's real, and he kills himself.
That's a good one.
Anyway,
Well, no,
else?
he attempts suicide and then he goes to a place where there are not screws.
Yeah, but then he goes back, he wakes
You've
up in his
also
car.
replaced the gun he keeps in his car with a squirt gun.
And he's like, ah! And he continues to believe nothing's
Yeah.
real.
It's
And
a
that's when
dark
I go
gun.
like, camera.
And then you're like,
Have you?
have you ever seen The Truman Show? We made that movie up. You're the only one that has.
We all had that fear, though. Like, after seeing
Absolutely.
that movie.
And we decided to express that fear by doing it to you. It made us feel better about it not happening.
God,
to
it
us.
really takes the
and
weight
then
off.
another dude comes down in a helicopter and he's like, "We did it to you."
And infinitely on. And,
And
then
then what?
somebody comes down in another helicopter. But we did it to
And then
you.
aliens come down.
Exactly.
And then someone goes, "Isn't this a Rick and Morty bit?" And then you zoom out, and you're a kid watching Rick and Morty on a TV in a prison that's inside a big field, and it gets nuked.
That's
see.
George W. Bush's America, folks, and you voted for him.
Another one is put like tire spots
like John
on your
Kerry.
driveway, so when they pull up,
Ooh, that's a dick move. That's not a
Here's
fucker.
one similar to that. Is
You
when he comes
replace-
to the door, you take the pizza, And then when he holds out a hand for a tip, you just shoot him.
You replace your driveway with just tar pit.
That's a good one.
What you do is you put a trap door at your door and you open it, and what goes is the lair of the Rancor.
What you do is you
make
fill.
sure you get that pizza first.
Because you're the
So
fat
then you
guy
have-
from Return of the
then
Jedi
you have
and you
dinner
want it.
and a show.
You are the Jabba the Hutt.
No, not. There's a different fat guy that owns the Rancor and starts crying.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's got man boobies. I remember who you're talking about.
Give it
He
a-
has a name. I don't remember.
Oh, I know
his
he has.
name.
He's got a fucking novel about him. I'm sure.
I don't know his name. It's one of the many Star Wars facts I don't know.
Or, hear me out, you leave your garage door open, fill it with a little bit of bird seed, put a little sign that says free bird seed, top of your garage, there's an anvil.
I like the implication that the pizza guys are like, dude, fucking free birds.
or
My mom said if I wait and good things will happen to me, and I thought
guess
birdseed and a garage, bro.
And an anvil it.
better yet, you leave your garage door closed, but you paint it like it's open. with
There it is.
He pulls into the garage.
You paint it like
close
it's
the
a tunnel.
garage door,
Or what do you do?
Knock him out. Leave the car engine running. He dies by asphyxiation.
Oh, and then his children get to see how yellow his eyes are when they find him.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Jaundice. No, that's skin.
That's a different one.
That's
Yeah, have you seen that scene in Midsummer where you can see in the
Nope.
bushes?
Yeah.
Okay. In the bushes, you can see her dead sister.
It's fucked up.
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. I
I've
mean, it's in the
never seen
trippiness
Midsummer.
when she's.
You got to be looking at every frame.
God,
to
that
catch it.
suck.
Yeah, I don't think she notices it. I think it's just for us. Midsummer, by the
Just
way, is
for
I think
us.
we've agreed like one of the better depictions of visual tripping.
Oh
that's
yeah,
true.
because it's edited to have that kind of like thing where everything's like constantly in motion and blurring into each other.
Whatever,
kind of.
however they did it, I don't know, but yeah, that was.
Yeah. It's good. You
Yeah, I've
Okay,
never
another
seen it.
one.
horrifying.
I'm good.
You put a front door.
Psychological.
at your
Well,
front
see,
door.
it's not horrifying for straight women because they imagine themselves being the May Queen, but we're men, so we imagine ourselves being in the bear.
I don't want to be the bear, man.
That's a chick's rock film, like Boogie Nights is a dude's rock film.
amazing.
The guy didn't exactly have a choice to back out of sex with that girl. And then the
There
guy.
was not a choice in any concept of that
Yeah,
movie.
really.
It was all like, this is happening, and
There were a lot
I
of.
don't think she killed him for that.
Why did she kill him?
You know, the undertones in the rest
yeah,
of the movie.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, where he's a dick all the time.
Yeah.
And also, she didn't want to be like, I don't want to be. This guy's the only guy I survived with? Fuck that.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be the May Queen and he's going to burn in a bear.
When. I'm with.
Spoilers, fuck you.
Sounds like a real.
I'm
good
with
time.
the black people where they jump off the hill. Those two people jump off the hill and they're like, we're leaving.
Yeah, you know.
Was that a conscious joke about how black people wouldn't do any of the things white people do?
No, I mean, probably.
because I've seen tweets about that all the time.
That makes sense.
Makes sense?
I mean, at very least on set, that was like a joke that was verbalized. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, yeah. Like,
I mean, yes, if you were constantly under attack of the horror movie monster of the American policing system, then you'd probably be a little bit smarter about stuff.
I mean, skepticism
You'd
just
be
is
wily
a survival
like a
tactic
coyote.
that white people never had to develop.
Well,
you know what I
let's
mean?
not compare them to animals.
Well, no, I mean,
No, it wasn't you. You had more
I
pizza
think I was
fucking
gonna
with
say
a
what I
guy.
said is like skepticism is a survival skill that white people never had to flex or ever develop. So that's why we have
It's
none of
that
it.
John Mulaney joke.
Okay.
Rest in
So
peace.
You
I
bring the
assume he's
pizza
dead by
guy
the
into
time
your
I
home.
release it.
Offer
Okay,
him
yeah.
some weed.
John
some
Mulaney?
Pizza, hang out. You make him fall in love with you. You string
dead.
him along for 8 to 12 months.
he?
Oh,
and then
okay.
break his heart.
That's a good one.
I was gonna
would
say, you put a door at your front door, so when you answer the door, it's just another door. And he's like,
Really?
what's a
Good
fucking
ones.
heat nest? And then he
You
has-
take off the necklace he gave you and you say, when I wanted extra sausage, I really did mean the pizza, and then you throw it at his feet.
and you walk away, and then
Damn.
the mist makes it look like you disappear, but really there's a trapdoor.
And now you're in the tar pit.
Because it was always his ruse.
It's a tar rank.
Oh, here's one. You murder a family.
Okay.
You murder a
A
family.
lot of preparation on this one.
Step one.
Is it his?
Murder just any family, and then you
There's
leave.
no planning. You just murder
you
anything.
murder them with the doorknob. Yeah, but,
Okay,
hang on.
all right, no,
You-
keep going.
No, no, let him dig
I
himself
think
out.
it might be better to just attach the
Let
doorknob to a
him
knife.
dig
but I
himself
like where
out.
you're
Let him
going.
dig
I like
himself
where you're
out.
going.
No. It's all thought out. You murder the people with the doorknob, and then you clean your prints off of the doorknob.
Pause.
And then and then you loosely attach the doorknob back to the front door of the house you just murdered everybody in with said doorknob that now has no prints on it. Call a pizza place. Put a little sign up that says Maybe don't put a sign up because then they'd see the sign and be like, "Oh shit!" No
Something's up.
sign. Leave the door slightly open, so he's not just gonna push it. He's gonna have to twist just a little bit, so that
Get
he
those
twists.
prints out, man.
Yeah, gets his prints on the doorknob. Calls the police. Police see the prints on the doorknob, and that everybody was murdered with a doorknob. He goes to jail for life. And you
And
get to kill 4 people.
Or when he walks in and he
At
sees all the
least.
people that were dead, and he's like, "Oh my god!" and he's distracted. You jump out with a comically large mallet and hit him.
Before we go
Or
any
a
further,
butterfly
Connor, I
net.
wanted to ask, why is your
That's
doorknob missing?
Shut up. I ordered pizza.
Bang bang.
My favorite
shut
one,
me down
the one that I always like to
very
say is dress up as a pizza, another pizza guy, run
Yeah.
to the door, so it looks like there's a race, but beat him there. And when the person have your friend answer the door in a robe that like barely covers his dick, and have him be like, "Who was here first?" And I'll be like, "Me, sire." And then the other pizza guy will be like, "What the fuck?" And he'll be like, he'll look at the pizza guy that actually happened, and goes like, he throws a 20 at him and goes like, "Go, keep your pizza," and he'll feel like he lost something.
Even though you tipped him well.
Indeed, he'll be very confused.
It was like a
$20 and pizza.
$4
What a great day at work.
It was a $4 cheesy bread.
We'll order like a gross
Took me
pizza.
$16.
Like something Connor would
Yeah, like a pizza that has like a dead foot on it.
Oh, if you order
Anchovies?
pizza with anchovies for delivery, you're a bad person, and we shook up your soda.
Why? Because it
Now
smells
my
like your
car smells like anchovies, fucker.
Yep.
Your car smells like I had fat sex in it.
Anchovy, pineapple, and artichoke. That's my favorite
Fat
pizza
Hawaiian
combo.
sex.
Yeah, you're not a good person.
Fat Hawaiian sex. Is that what you said?
Fat Hawaiian sex.
Nice. Oh god,
Yeah,
imagine
because
that.
there's so many skinny Hawaiians.
Imagine that smell.
I mean, there probably are.
Yeah, but on like TV, but like on
in
TV, they're all
culture.
fat. On TV, they're
Oh
fat.
god, just imagine that smell wafting around a Kia Forte.
Well, you said you said wafting, which just made it
The thing going on in this Ford certainly is not a Fiesta.
2 Hawaiians in a rural part of Hawaii
Just
on
bitter
a mountain
heat.
that they call Fuck Point. Just going at it in 2 seats.
And they're
Right.
sweating because the ground is full of magma.
At 2
Going at
seats
it like
leaned
rogue
all the way
elephants.
back, and with every thrust, the seat wonders if it'll hold on much longer.
It just sounds like you're mixing paint inside.
Can you come before the suspension gives?
They're not kissing because of the spam breath, but it is getting everywhere.
The kind of sex that leaves you with 4 flat tires.
before they've even pulled up to park, all of the windows are fogged and the defroster is on full bore.
The kind of sex where when
They're
you
out
get your
of breath
car
just
fixed, the
getting into the
mechanic
other
knows
seat.
it was sex.
You
can only do this by fucking.
Have you been driving over speed bumps every day for 8 hours a day forever?
With weights in the trunk.
Oh my god.
The kind of sex where the tow truck guy doesn't let you sit in the truck.
Or he insists way too hard that you would sit in the truck.
Why don't you get in the truck with me? The
Yeah,
suspension
I'll
on this
sit.
baby
I
is...
really like the way you guys smell right now. You can sit in the cab. It's fine. No, keep your shoes off.
But socks on. Why is there
Name of the
why is there
episode-
a
name of the
rural-
episode is Socks On.
Why is there a man from the American South in Hawaii? I feel like that's
He
unlikely.
moves.
I'm on vacation.
Oh, wait, okay.
I just like
the
to do
towing
tow
business is good here.
My daughter's a fan of Lilo and Stitch.
I've
Wait,
never
you-
gotten my dick sucked towing in Alabama.
I feel like it'd be of all the states to get your dick sucked with it in a tow truck, Alabama's probably at least
Up there.
top half.
Because, I mean,
There-
here's the thing. Because if you're visiting, you're probably statistically the only person, getting
Who
your
can
dick sucked
afford
by
a tow
a
truck.
non-blood relative. That's pretty crazy.
Whatever the inverse of their ranking as a school is, that is how good they are at blowing people in tow trucks. So if they're number 47th in schools, they're number 3
Oh, I
in
thought you were
blowing people in
talking-
tow trucks.
I thought you were talking about the university of that state, and I was like, well, then they're very bad at sucking dicks.
That sounds terrible.
They have.
What a bad batting average. I don't know.
They have.
I don't know. I'm gonna go to Bowling Green to get my blowjob.
Yeah, damn right.
Roll Tide.
Nice. They have about 1,000 recruits a year for
Upper-
blowing people at tow truck university.
There was
They
a
win the
university,
SEC
and I wanna
every year
say-
in blowing people in tow trucks.
There was a
Imagine-
university in the civil rights era, I want to say it was Alabama, where they were so good because they were like, we're going to be the segregation school. So while all the other schools are now able to recruit everybody, we're going to compete with that by recruiting the most racist, good at football people.
Would the mascot for that school be Jerk Off Johnny?
Sure.
I mean, why not?
Sure.
Blowjob Betty.
Or Jack Off.
Blowjob Betty.
Yeah, but it's a tow truck.
Oh, touche.
Jack Off.
Yes. Jack them up and jack them off.
Nice.
They're a duo, so
Well,
that
that's
way
the
there's two
tagline.
mascots.
Jack's towing service.
I like the
jack
two
'em up and
mascots
jack
idea.
'em off.
Jack 'em Off John and Blowjob Betty. They
They're
run
a
the tow
couple.
company.
And they are
better have
swingers,
two
baby.
dicks.
She has an OnlyFans.
He's gay, and then jack him off, Johnny.
I know, blowjob
He can
Betty
be
has an
bi.
OnlyFans.
Huh?
He can be bi.
Touche.
Don't discriminate.
Wait, is Jack...
He's
is-
just
is-
way
is
better
blow-
at being
is
gay.
Blowjob Eddie a girl?
He's way better at the gay
Oh, I
part.
thought her name was Blowjob Betty.
Yeah, blowjob Betty.
Oh, Blowjob Betty.
Yeah,
I thought
she-
we were saying Blowjob Eddie. And I
No.
was like, that's not alliteration, but okay.
Also, blowjob Eddie. That works.
But
too.
it's not alliteration, so
Yeah,
it's
so
got to
you
be
kinda-
like it's got to be like anal Eddie and spelled
No,
wrong.
that's not a good one.
Anal
Eddie.
Atticus.
Anal Atticus.
It's my favorite to kill.
Oedipus
To fuck a
Eddie.
Mockingbird, book 2.
I hate
I'm
it.
not against Jim Crow laws as long as we include the one where I can ream his asshole.
Oh my God.
Radley.
Excellent.
Alrighty.
I forget everybody else's name in that.
Well, there's
Atticus
Atticus
Finch.
Boo and the children, so let's just keep it with Anal Atticus and Goo Radley.
Alrighty.
What the fuck was it? It was Scout and...
He was fighting
Scout and
against
Jim.
Jim Crow
Jim.
laws, right?
What?
Yeah, I
What?
think so.
He was fighting against Jim Crow laws.
I don't know if it was
In To Kill a
necessarily Jim
Mockingbird?
Crow, but
Oh
like-
yeah, no, he hit somebody with a car or
Mockingbird.
whatever.
No.
No, he kills a mockingbird. You fucking.
No, in To Kill a Mockingbird,
Wait,
there's
is
a,
it
a,
tequila
ra- a racist
involved?
family accuses a guy who used African American.
Yeah,
who
just
used
a
to work
black
with
dude.
her.
Yeah, who was just a black
But
guy.
really, but if you also look at the
He
subtext
was a
of
dumb black guy.
Yeah.
it, but if you go into the subtext of
well,
it,
good. If you're gonna execute somebody, they might as well be black and retarded.
double down as they would
Fuck
say.
the South.
But no, yeah. The,
Anyways.
yeah. But I was gonna say like
No, because there's good poor people there.
Oh yeah, touche. You were gonna say? I'd like a synopsis so we can make fun of it.
Well, okay, got you. So yeah, like there's also the subtext of that, like when you hear the two sides of the story in the court case towards the end, you kind of realize that like the whole thing started with the daughter of the racist family kind of coming onto him and it being no, and she went no, and it turned into a incident that turns into the court case which almost gets him killed, and the whole crux of the whole story is it goes like, now I may be a Southern lawyer, but this black man might be innocent, and they're all like, listen, you radical. You know, it's like essentially it, and then
crazy
it's also
person.
told through the two eyes of kids who see everything as whatever the fuck, and then like a dad who kind of sees it better than people at the time, so it's like, meh.
And then John Brown busted in and he just started shooting white people.
Hey everybody,
Yeah, Kellen, you're right. We did peek at Goo Radley.
Goo Radley.
Jamie Foxx should play in the adaptation of fucking To Kill a Mockingbird. That'd be amazing. I just watched something with Jamie Foxx and he's so fucking good.
What?
Soul.
It was very
Ooh,
good.
I gotta watch this.
Soul
So
was very
good.
good.
I'm probably not.
Existential.
Oh,
as fuck.
dude, up there in Pixar
Connor,
movies.
when you find
Hey,
out that
if you end up not coming to New Year's, cry alone watching Soul.
No, I will cry alone watching When Harry Met Sally, as is tradition, or I will go out.
Why not both?
when I found out the guy that made Soul is also
Not
the
my
guy that
fault.
made Inside Out, it made it a lot easier to like it, because at first I was thinking like, this person's ripping off Inside Out so hard, and I was like, oh, it's the same person.
Time it so when they kiss and when Harry met Sally, it's midnight. So just
Oh,
That
track
sounds-
it accordingly.
there's something on Reddit where you can look
There's
up that exact
exactly-
thing.
I was gonna do the one where you time the two towers, so when
Oh
Theoden
my
says
God.
"so it begins,"
What?
and there's a line in Two Towers, "so it begins." And
Oh, I thought it was a
not
9/11 joke. my
I
bad.
thought it was.
Yeah,
I
me
thought.
too.
those two towers.
I thought when
or
midnight.
thanking a rod druid.
I thought that you were
No,
watching.
or Barad-dur. I
Whoa,
apologize.
whoa, whoa,
for
hang
last
on a second.
Is that
I
apple juice?
thought that you were watching a rebroadcast of the 9/11 news feed, and that when the second tower went down, it would be midnight exactly. That's what I thought you were doing.
That's
That's
what
literally what I thought too.
Yeah,
but I
I was
really-
like, Helen.
so easily.
Or when the second plane hits, I don't know, but that area.
we didn't think Lord of the Rings the second movie.
Well,
That's not
because
what we
no, I
thought.
think it would be when the second tower goes down, because that's really the finale of the whole piece. You know, with
Well,
the
yeah,
terrorists
no,
were
that is
going.
towards the
Terrorist
end of Lord of the
attack.
Rings. The second
Yeah, that's
tower
what the
goes-
terrorists were
piece.
going
it's,
for.
It's more of a work of art than it is a terror attack.
It was performance art, and the moral of it was that the U.S. is bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically, well, if a Pop-Tart's a ravioli,
Do me a
it's
favor.
not.
then that's
Do me a
performance
favor.
art.
They
Don't-
are all food.
Don't tag me in this one. I have a career going ahead of me
Hey,
in
we're
radio.
not saying it's good
You
art.
said it.
And I'm asking you to not include that part.
It's not
It's funny,
good art.
but not funny for me to have my career.
I will be the one to say it. 9/11 was hack.
We're
Banksy's gonna
making-
listen to this and go like, I hate that I'm in the same category now.
Yeah, it goes Banksy,
think we should
the
wrap with
9/11
9/11
bombers,
jokes.
I mean-
Dr. Brainwash.
I think we should wrap with 9/11 jokes.
Doctor, what's the time?
55 minutes.
We need 5 more minutes.
Okay.
All right, so last prank. My favorite one that I love.
9/11, the fucking pizza delivery
No,
driver.
what we do
he
is-
turns around and there's a car identical to his car next to his car, and you blow up his car, then you blow up the other
No.
car.
He answers the door. The door creaks open. The only thing is a 60-inch TV playing a live broadcast with no lights on, so it's just the light of the TV lighting the whole room. And he's like, "What the hell's going on?" And then right when the tower hits, you go up behind him and go like, "What's the tip?" And he's like, "Ah!" And it all crescendos.
I like the idea of he pulls up and there's already somebody who looks exactly like him in his exact uniform with his exact car pulled up in the driveway, like taking up the
Like
whole
you
driveway
research who
ahead
they're
of
gonna
him.
say.
Yeah,
Yes,
imagine,
exactly.
Imagine doing that. What's the guy working on Friday night between 9 and midnight?
Jim?
Yeah. Do you have a picture of him?
I mean, yeah, sure.
What's his
it's kinda
last
weird.
name?
Can I
I
have
need
some
to find
DNA?
I need to find a Facebook. Now, do you know anyone who looks like him?
A doppelganger.
I've got one that's way easier.
A
than
brother?
That. You
Perfect.
You have to move to New York. You build a replica
Way
of Twin
easier.
Towers, scale model. You order a pizza to it. He gets there. Everybody's dressed like it's 2001. He goes, "What the fuck is going on? What day is it?" An actor you've hired next to him looks at his watch and goes, "It's 9:05. September 11th, 2001," and then you zoom out with like jazz music playing.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
It's super implicative that you know what happened.
Where am I
Oh
doing?
yeah, no. In the movie you're making about it, you don't show the plane's hit, but you do kill all those people.
Where
I
am
like
I
the
deli-
implication with your bit that it was like 11 hours ago is when, the day everyone's just like, wow, I haven't processed this at all.
Wait, what time did 9/11 happen?
What time did you say was the watch?
I said 9, but I don't know what time.
I like
9/11
9:05. I've said PM, so it's like in the evening.
Yeah, everybody's gone.
Oh no, that's crazy because like
They killed like
no,
12
no,
janitors.
you go.
Place your
If-
bets on when 9/11 happened.
I think it was at 8 a.m. but I don't-
I think it was
earlier.
9. It had to
I
be
think
at
it was
9
earlier.
something because everybody
he do
gets
it
to
at
work at
9/11?
9.
Why, Con? Why are you so certain,
Did they do
Connor?
it at 9/11?
It had to be.
That would be
hilarious.
then 9/11 wouldn't be hack if the first plane hit at 9/11 on 9/11.
That'd be some.
And it's like 911. I'm kind of on these guys' side now.
We're saying these is jokes.
So the World Trade Center South Tower burns at 9:03 a.m. moments after being struck
9:03.
by 175.
9 o'clock's the perfect time. But then
No, 'cause that's
but
when
then
everybody
as
gets to
you're
work.
Let's
zooming
not
out-
call any aspect of 9/11
Perfect.
perfect. So
I mean-
we're clear.
Just objectively,
No, if
good
you're going
planning.
to kill a pizza guy with 9/11, 9 o'clock is the perfect time for him to get there.
Oh,
If okay,
there's
I'm
one-
not saying you should.
there's one problem. Pizza places don't open till later in the day.
True, so that's why this next part of it is the real genius stroke. As you're zooming out and the jazz music plays, then the guy says 9 p.m. and then he realizes he's in an alternate universe when Two Towers
No,
didn't
it
didn't
happen.
go down.
But because he delivered pizza there, he's somehow a part of it. There's a tracker on his car. It's beeping. You know what else is beeping? A phone, one of the shitty phones from the 2000s. It's in a cave in Afghanistan. This guy just did 9/11.
And then
Because
it
he pulled
pans,
his
and
car
it's all
up,
of a sudden
too.
black and
'Cause
white.
he pulled
and
his
Rod
car-
Sterling is sitting there, and he's like, "You're probably wondering what the fuck just happened." Right now.
Because he pulled his car up, as we all know, in the parking space that is at the base of both of the towers.
Yes,
Right in the
didn't
middle.
Right where like the Remembrance
And he
Museum.
drives a Ford Pinto.
He didn't.
Ford Fiesta.
Come on.
Well, the Pinto is the one that
Because
explodes.
that's a real party in there.
But the Pinto is the one that
Yeah,
really
but you're
explodes.
bringing it to explode.
It was the same car OJ drove on the.
A Bronco?
Ford Bronco? Yeah, I want that car.
Oh, I
They
would
don't
make it
They're
anymore.
cheap now.
Car. Yeah, they made a new one.
Really?
Yeah, 2020.
They figured it was
so
time.
nice.
Bold bringing
That's
the
how
Bronco
long
Dude,
it
back.
who
takes.
cares?
That's how long you gotta let a
he
fucking
killed 2
crime
people.
sit.
They didn't get rid of the Mercedes-Benz because of Hitler, so calm down.
Could
They
you
also
imagine
didn't
doing
get rid of
something so fucked up and
747s
stopped
because of
making
9/11.
the
So whatever. He killed 2 people. Bring the Bronco back.
So
It's
you
a damn
order.
good car. Runs on whiskey and cigarettes.
And also murder,
Never
but
had to
that's
pay for
only.
gas again.
I know. But
you
then my
only have-
cigarette and whiskey intake would go up twofold.
What's the wrong with my Ford Bronco? Well, it's got 120,000 miles on it. Yeah, so? Well, you haven't murdered 2 people yet.
Did you not read that part of the contract?
Every
So you
Did
120,000
ordered
you,
pizza.
did you dump a carton of cigarettes in the gas tank? No. Well, that's your first problem.
You dumbass.
You order a pizza. He gets there. You run out of the house wearing one glove and holding a knife. You take the other glove off and throw it at him. You just go.
You hire Johnny Cochran.
You take it off slowly like a Nazi villain and,
And
just
you-
slap
when-
him with it
and
across
you-
the face with it.
And when you run fast. About a 4.4.
Fastest man alive.
4.440.
And then,
is okay.
then the
It's
Kardashians
faster than I
get
can do
famous.
it.
If I could run a 4.440, I'd be a D1 athlete. But I cannot.
You order a pizza.
Now?
I couldn't-
You'd be a D1 athlete
I couldn't
now.
run a
That
49
would,
mile.
you'd
If I
be-
could run-
You'd be a dumb college kid.
No, if I could run a 4.440 now,
I don't
could
know what that is.
Can't
still
afford.
get
I'm playing rugby for 7 years
4.440
in college.
4.4 GPA, 4.440, and a 4.4 something else. Pick your fucking
I
college.
don't
You
know
can go
what a
to it.
4440 is.
4.4 seconds, 40 yards, meters, whatever.
Oh.
It's a running thing.
Yeah, so instead of running,
Well, if you could see me and Brendan, you'd know we don't do those.
I stare.
you work at
for buns of
sports. You
steel.
should know that.
What?
You work at sports.
Yeah, but
You
the
should-
Yeah, but
sport-
no one watches
but-
those.
But the sport game, not the sport like competitions in the beginning of the football.
The ones
season.
that Brendan and I could play.
You mean
Yeah,
Columbine?
We
like
could play
flag
football.
football.
We could play football.
Nobody
Yeah,
heard
I
my
could play
joke.
football.
I said, you mean
I
the
could play football in
Columbine?
high school. I don't know about college.
Oh no! So you order a
It's
pizza.
the Combine.
You
That's the
order a
joke.
pizza. Oh, I get
Did
it.
you just say
You
that
or-
Columbine?
Because it's the
Ooh,
Combine.
I
You
got
order
it.
a pizza.
We're
to
doing
a,
tragedy jokes.
So you order a pizza to a school. You put in the notes, "You're cool. Don't come to school today." And the pizza's a bomb. And
it's
and then
been
we
an
don't
hour.
ban anything. And then we
Were
don't
you
ban
counting down the
anything.
seconds?
And then Alex
I was
Jones.
waiting for Callan to make another bomb joke.
Nice.
You order a pizza. But, here's the thing. You give them the address of your neighbors, and you make it every time they have a fight. So, whenever they have a fight, for some reason, pizza arrives at their place, and they're like, who the fuck's
And then the day that he finally hits her, you didn't arrange that one, and no pizza comes, and that's somehow more
Or
devastating.
the day when he finally kills her, you send a pizza guy on an adventure to hide a body with this dude who's going to pay really well.
No, but that's like positive reinforcement to dogs. When a dog is doing something you like, then you give it a treat.
what I'm saying.
So the
You-
guy
you-
who's screaming at his wife, you give him a pizza every
Honey,
time
if
he
we
does
argue, we have a fucking extra large on the
No,
way.
I'm saying you work him up to domestic
Just fake
abuse,
it.
but then when he finally hits
Just
her,
fake it.
you
Oh, like
don't
I
order
do
a
it.
Right,
pizza
bitch?
that
Yeah,
time.
use that.
And he's like,
Yeah,
did I do
use
something wrong, master?
No. And then for some reason the pizza not getting there, that's what really makes him feel the shame of doing it. And for her, that's worse than the divorce. Is that the pizza didn't
You
show
throw a
up.
vase, you get cheesy bread. I don't know.
Just a direct one-to-one.
Oh, you don't even order a pizza. You just bomb a pizza shop.
Crash an
And that's what
airplane
you end
into a
up-
pink. Just crash an airplane
The
into a
camera pans,
pizza
the
shop.
jazz playing.
At 9:04, so it's not plagiarism. 'cause it's art.
Oh no, you crash it at
Because
9/11.
it's art.
Oh, sure, yeah.
You don't do it on September 11th, but you crash
Because
it
then
at
it's parody.
Yeah.
And then you send a
And
pizza
then
to
when
the...
people get mad at you, you're like, I
Count.
was doing it as a joke.
It's a
and then you
it
send a
falls
pizza to
under
the
parody
Pentagon.
law. You can't
send
sue
it
me.
home.
But it's shaped like a pentagon.
Yeah, a bunch of planes crashed on 9/11.
Cheesy crust can't melt your mouth beams. I don't know.
The reason nobody died in the Pentagon crash is because most people at the Pentagon are not at work at 9 in the morning.
Oh, well, it's because they knew it was coming, but okay.
Okay, whatever you read.
Which is worse.
I think we should end on
Yeah, that was pretty good.
the one.
We should end
Bye.
on Busey Junction. Bye.